Yeah, I get those notifications in chat too. I don't know how any of that works. But I haven't, like, been to the main Twitch page in a while. So I don't really know, like, what affiliations or integrations they've got going now. Thanks, I got bored lying in bed all day. So I'll play Ghouls and Ghosts. Nah, I haven't seen the new Sonic game. It's something with Shadow, but that's about all I know. I think people are mad about Rouge's boobs in it. Or maybe one guy was mad. Not necessarily people at large. What superpower would I pick? Super antidepressant. Imagine just wanting to do a thing first off, and then having, like, the mental wherewithal to follow through with it. And not be locked behind some sort of invisible burden. Right now, I think the only superpower I have is, like, super ambient metabolism, because I took 2 like an hour ago and don't think they've done anything. But I also took like 8 last night, so I suppose that's to be expected. Oops, don't know why I jumped. Clarify, that was over the course of a night. But still. Well, removing the debuff would feel like a superpower. So is the new Sonic game just like Sonic Generations or what? I like how they've never re-released Sonic Heroes. Everyone just kind of agreed that one's deeply mediocre. I guess that whole like multi-year stretch of Sonic games is not especially well considered. The like Heroes Shadow 06 era. Whereas they put like Adventure 1 and 2 out on a couple of things. Yeah, I mean it's longer than Generations because it is like Generations but with Shadow DLC. As far as I understand it. No, I haven't played UFO 50 yet. I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. I kinda wish it had like some Switch port or something where I can just play it in bed. Oh, the Shadow half the game is longer than Generations. That's bizarre because they killed him off in Adventure 2 and I don't really know what else there is to do with Shadow except mourn his passing. No, I think UFO 50 is just a PC game at the moment. Like, I guess I could play it on this PC. Just haven't really been playing a lot of PC games. Or like loading into Steam at all or anything. Oh, don't play it. Ghouls and Ghosts is a bad game by bad people. For bad people. I take it back, Ghouls and Ghosts is actually sick. And sometimes you get a good run and dodge a bunch of projectiles and do it all while Arthur is in his underwear and you feel great. And then you get to the end of the stage and the platforms don't load and you have no choice but to die and you feel terrible. Well, I'm sure a lot of the complaining is like that same series of screenshots. You know, it's how a lot of stuff on the internet's like one person says something and then there's a massive reaction to it, giving the impression that it's, you know, more than like a couple of people who are genuinely irritated by this versus the size of the backlash. Yeah, like, Blue Sky is fine, but it is definitely slower. And I haven't really been posting much of anything. Mostly just been fighting the urge to not post a bunch of sad posts. Guess we can't call them sad tweets anymore. Oops. God, I know this is reinventing the wheel. Oops, I was not paying attention. This is, you know, not at all an interesting take, nor a new one in the year 2024, but I cannot believe they took this internationally recognized, you know, brand identity with cohesive brand logos and terminology and stuff that everyone used for like a decade, and then just decided to rename it to be as generic as possible. Like, why? It just, I don't know. If I somehow came into ownership of Twitter, I would not make it something other than Twitter. The difference between somebody who administers ketamine to mice versus someone who administers ketamine to themselves. Oops. But no, I don't know, it's just so bizarre. And I've managed to like not update the app since the rebranding, so my phone home screen still looks the same and the app still looks the same, but the things that the apps are telling me are like weirdly incongruent. Telling me about reposts while also talking about retweets in the interface. Still got like the liked image tab, even though it doesn't actually work anymore. Which is kind of a bummer, because everything that I liked on that account I found generally pretty interesting or funny, with the expectation of like, oh yeah, I'll go through these things and have a bit of a laugh, and also if anybody else wants to see the things that I like on the internet, they're free to click over. It's like when YouTube made their liked playlists all private, instead of giving you the option. Welcome back, Kaz. Just burning time until I'm tired enough. I don't think the Ativan are gonna do anything. I mean, Ambien. Yeah, I just don't really use Twitter anymore either. Also just from a general lack of stuff to talk about. Does that push me forward? Yeah, it does. I mean, Blue Sky is fine. It just kind of feels like Twitter from a decade ago. It works. People you know are probably on it. Like a good solid fraction of them. It is certainly Twitter. Oh, I may be feeling the Ambien now. Or at least marginally tired. God, I've been taking a bunch of them to sleep for the past few days just because I don't want to be conscious. I feel like that is not the right way to use them. And I feel like, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is not the case. But what you gonna do? Well, before I would, like, take them at 6 p.m. Sleep at 7. Just been kind of going through it, as you do. Time will wake up if I sleep at 7. I don't know. It's also not a very straightforward answer because I end up waking up. Like yesterday when I took 8 Ambien, I took like 2 at 6 or 7, woke up in a couple hours, took another 2, woke up in a couple hours, took another 2. I don't know, my sleep's just kind of bad. At some point, maybe I'll try one of those dual orexin receptor antagonists. The non-benzo class of sleep drugs operate on a totally different mechanistic thing. Mechanistic mechanism. Be redundant. Ouch. Yeah, I hope something works better for me too. It's a drag. It's been like this chronically on and off for years and years, and I don't really know what you do about it. Sounds like the obvious, but you know, won't stream that. we're not a depression lab at the moment. We're mostly just the sleep lab. I'm not really treating specific conditions as much as it is like basic science, they call it. Not like basic in the sense that it does not involve fiddly techniques as much as it is basic, like meat and potatoes, figure out what these neurons do to behavior type of science. Yeah, versus acidic science. Oh, I'm definitely getting mild Ambien. No, I never bothered to do a sleep study. They cost money, and effectively all they're gonna tell you is if you've got sleep apnea or not. And I know that I don't. At least nobody who has ever shared a bed with me has said I snored. You know, there might be some interesting findings in the polysomnogram, but nothing that really we're able to act on pharmacologically. You know, do you want the Dora? Do you want the azopiclone? Or do you want the, not mirtazapine. The other one, the one that I'm taking, the Ambien, with the generic name. What if everyone I shared a bed with is a liar? Zolpidem is the word, by the way. Also, it's entirely possible. At least a couple of them probably were. Yeah, it'll take me hours to fall asleep, and then I'll just be awake and kind of stuck. Maybe I'll fall asleep in another couple hours. At least my work supervisors and everyone have been generally pretty flexible and supportive with this. But it would be nice to have it work. My brain, that is. Yeah, I just ended up in the antidepressant research field because I thought it'd be funny. Like, oh, I'm depressed. I should work in this lab doing funny depression research. Wouldn't that be a joke? Haha. And now I'm still doing it. So it was less like a personal war, because when it was first shaking out, it was like, I don't know, it was like 22, 23, still had some expectation that I would just take antidepressants and they'd work for what they say they do on the bottle. Not like, oh, actually, these pills are barely effective for the majority, and we keep making them that way for lack of better ideas. Oh no, it's not an defensive question. I'm generally unoffendable, so ask away. Yeah, I should probably start another one at some point, but there really hasn't been anything too new that's grabbed me. And is also not, like, shockingly expensive. But even the expensive ones, like V-Brid and whatnot, I don't really think made a big difference. Maybe, like, Auvelity, the DXM bupropion combo drug, modulates NMDA receptor currents. No, I've never tried ketamine research. I mean, I've done ketamine research, but not personally. on myself, I mean. I tried psychedelic research at least. I got to be a part of that. And that was fun. For a little while. Oops, doing a real bad job on this today. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same road glitch. Like, this is just kind of how the things are. This is how you're wired. This is how your wiring butts up against whatever societal values and expectations, and sometimes it makes for an easier shot, and other times it doesn't. But there's no real guarantee that anything's supposed to get better. It's all just arbitrary. Would be nice. But it's all just kind of a crapshoot. And eventually, like, I don't know, start, you know, medicalizing regular old human behavior. You know, what else is there to really add to that? Sometimes things are just kind of shitty as a natural response to shitty things. The end. And I'd more or less like gotten to that blithe acceptance that everything's kind of shitty and will be forever. Then the anxiety all kicked in, and it's like, hey, what if everything is shitty right now, this very second? In fact, it's going to get shittier beyond your wildest possible expectations. And it could happen this second. Maybe now. Right now. Etc., etc. Stuff like that doesn't help. Have I played 69 games on that channel? It's both more and less than I would have thought, but an appropriate game to leave it at. Or a number of games, at least. Oh yeah, the political thing. Honestly, following election coverage is kind of the only desire I've had to do, or desire I've had to follow up with for anything for a couple of weeks. Like, oh, let me read all these polls and pundits and the 13 Keys guy. See if I can glean anything that'll allow me to predict the future. Because in producing or predicting the future, then I don't have to be as anxious about it. What is the Rosanna X Blunchley battle? She scares me. There's something with her. I don't know what it is. I've seen her video, like, collabs with the Try Guys, which, to clarify, this is, like, older era Try Guys, not modern Try Guys, where it's all kind of sad. But she's just, like, how old is she? I don't know. It's just sort of off-putting. feel like she talks like a 12-year-old girl, and her face has got all these like unnaturally looking procedures in them, and it's just so strange. I don't know. I'm probably being hypercritical because I'm in a bad mood. I mean, no part of it has to sound normal, but it's mostly just up to if you watch the video or not and then come to those conclusions. Remember when the Fine brothers tried to copyright the term react? Like no one else can make reaction videos. They should have done it. It would have been funny. What does Voodoo says about the election? Or said about the election? I haven't watched any of his videos semi-recently, but I can almost guarantee I know what he says about the election. And the man is full in on Trump. Maybe the ambient is working. It's closer to an hour and a half than an hour. Oops. It's not hard for a lot of this game, it just kind of requires occasional mashing out. And sometimes you just don't feel like mashing that hard. Also, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. Hopefully not fall down. go. Sorry, I was dealing with the mummy's curse. Why does this not work? There it goes. Anyway, hello. Which viral product would I peddle on my main account? I don't know, do I have options? Are any of them good? Or am I choosing between, like... I don't know, what is a viral product? Presumably not, like... Factor frozen meals. I might chill for MeUndies. If only because that's most of the underwear that I wear. Given a subscription for a few months. I would not chill for BetterHelp, which does not seem to be a very good service. / data mining operation. I just have to make my own viral product and sell that. No, I don't know what it would be. Tim brand soy product. I'm saying that a corporate therapy agency on the stock exchange is kind of a bummer. It's like one step removed from all those things that are saying, oh, what if we had AI models of therapists and then we just had people interact with this and see if they make you less sad. Yeah, people are maybe isolated and going through things, but what if you just spoke to a robot? That's cheap. Probably not any worse than at least some therapists I've had. Oh, I'm definitely lightly on Ambien. I'd rather just speak to the void. You could. I complain to ChatGPT now and then. After I feel like 988's tired of hearing from me. have yet another identical conversation with them. Hi, I'm sad. Oh, just checking in. Do you have any thoughts to kill yourself today? Yes. Do you want to talk about what they are? No, not really. You gonna do it tonight? Probably not. Do you want to make a safety plan? No, thanks. Well, good night. Okay. I don't know where his hit spot is. I feel like it's just kind of armored there. Everywhere. Am I interested in the safest VPN? No, I'm only interested in NordVPN. As all of my favorite YouTubers told me so. Oops. Oops. My bad. Am I interested in the VPN that is free, but Jeff Bezos personally reads my browsing history? I mean, reading all the very suicidal Google searches I feel like would make Jeff Bezos an accomplice for when I ultimately do it, so that might be kind of fun. Haul him into Congress. Saw all the warning signs for this upstanding biochemical researcher's career suicide and you didn't do anything. How do you respond, Mr. Bezos? And he says, I'm planning on having a 4th annual Memorial Prime Day at which you can get a cheapo coffee maker for $7 or a 42-inch Amazon branded TV that scrapes even more of your data for just $79. Both houses of Congress clap. It's a thunderous applause. Continues for 5 minutes, and they never speak my name again. Oops. Tell me I'm a background character in Rings of Power over me, or after me. Yeah, maybe. Did they name all the research buildings in Harvard Medical School based off of, like, acclaimed academics? Or can you just cheat your way to the top of the list by killing yourself? Yeah, it is probably donors, actually. Hidden option C. It's the one with the dollar signs. What is a respectable drawn-out death? I've only really planned for about 45 minutes tops. Oops. Man, I'm really bad at ghouls and ghosts today. Produce an AIDS vaccine. My tears as I waste away. Yeah, but I don't have HIV. I don't think my tears are just a general panacea. That would be funny. That would be an interesting turn in my life. Oh, you were put on this earth to be depressed and cry magical elixir tears for the rest of the populace. Just be in public, approached with various sob stories and a dude with a can of pepper spray like, I'm sorry to have to do this to you, but I need those tears. He sprays me in the face. Could try an OD on Pepsi. Nah. Got that side of things figured out. Oops. I wonder if you can jump across that if you jump over that guy. Parts of the platforming in this, and especially this section, weirdly remind me of the Zelda CDI games. You've tried and you haven't been able to do it. Yeah, it's a surprisingly difficult thing to pull off. Crap. Sorry for moping today. It's been kind of a bad stretch. Starting to lose my mind, just lying in bed and refreshing the YouTube algorithm, which seems to only show you like 2 or 3 fresh videos every time you refresh it. And the rest are all things you've either seen before or have already passed over. Yeah, I know I'm allowed to have feelings, but like, you know, ideally it wouldn't be a bummer. Ideally it's like, casual, low-stress, hangout, fun stream. Ouch. Instead of, like, you know, depressed stream. You got a new therapist and they have a lazy eye. You should bring that up on day one. You're like, sir, you have a physical thing that is hampering my sessions. Please wear these novelty Groucho Marx sunglasses. It's for my better therapeutic outcomes. The kind where the eyes just sort of slinky out of the actual glasses. Oh yeah, definitely feeling ambient now. The weird part of it is how little you remember. Or how many texts you can send off to somebody and then not remember having sent off any of them. And they're not even like bad or anything, they're just mostly misspelled. This part's not going great. But this one will be good. Maybe. I should play Spelunky again. I haven't beaten it technically. Shit. I hate this game. I'm aware of the not Persona game, but I don't know anything about it really. What it's like, how it plays, what it looks like. I like that it's named like a JRPG from 2008. Oh, that's a fun throwback. Yeah, I hear you on the too depressed to play it part. I think I'm gonna have to ask for another extension for my paper because I just have not been able to get much writing done. I was talking to my old boss who I did all the antidepressant research with, who I think kind of felt I was cured after the psychedelic clinical trial. I was like, hey, sorry. Actually, I'm kind of going through a lot of brain stuff and not being very productive. Hey, bad news, we're probably no closer to solving depression as a biochemical phenomenon versus just some sort of curse from God. It's just something you get, and then you live with. Or not. My close work colleague, I guess, is also depressed. Send a lot of like, haha, I want to die, but like actually text to each other now and then. I think everyone else in the department's mostly normal though. And like, it's sleep medicine, it's not specifically depression. Oh, it's like beyond the point of euphemisms. Earlier in the week, I was like, hey, apologies if I actually do it this time. Not in Minecraft. I didn't do it though. Oh, I don't think you should be bonked. Unless there's some sort of unspoken Twitch global mod that does not want you to talk about suicide, but in this channel, you shouldn't be. And if you are, I'll unbonk you. Oops. God, is that my neighbor's dog? I hate that thing. It barks at me every time I go up the stairs. It barks at every random noise. I went downstairs to do the laundry and the neighbor brought the dog downstairs to do the laundry as well, and it just lunged at me and barked a bunch. And it's just this like 25-pound lap dog. So like, I don't know what he's got so mad about, or like what he's got so mad to be about. Sorry, this is where the ambient zone out kind of kicks in. Oh, I should just play Sonic or something. Marginally less thinking. Am I gonna try the new Sonic game? Probably not. New Sonic doesn't really do anything for me. And Shadow doesn't really do anything for me. And I'm cheap. I just want to go to bed. No, don't play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Play the original Sonic Adventure 2. It's better. The lighting's better. And probably some other things. Well, I did kill it. I think this game requires too much of me at this hour and with this much Z-drug on board. Oops. Did that crash? I don't know. I could play the first couple levels of Rocket Knight Adventures and then realize it's kind of underwhelming. Please don't be the GameCube port or the Game Gear port. No, it's not. Oh, this was a mistake as well. Don't see that. Dang. Oh, I'm not cut out for puzzle games. Could play sports talk baseball. I don't think this is a normal version of Sonic. Is it? I think this is a ROM hack that doesn't load. Yeah. I I think one of these is normal Sonic at least. Maybe it's not. What is web fishing? I don't have it. I just have Sonic 3D Blast. And Malaise. Balatro was my comfort game for a while, but I think I've done about all I feel like doing in that. The white noise really loud on the microphone. I just kind of have the fan running and don't really notice anymore. Oh. Well, for a real stream, I'll turn it off. Just pretend it's filling out the low end. That's what a producer would say. God, this perspective is just straight busted. All for Chaos Emeralds that don't do anything. Just stare at the background. Don't even look at the platforms. I kinda wanna replay Banjo-Kazooie. I just gotta figure out the easiest way to emulate. And like the easiest controller to use. Yeah, but I don't have the Switch multiplayer. I don't really use it very much. Mostly for Zelda. You know, like once every few years. No, Conker's not that great. Like, the concept is good. But the actual gameplay is maybe not. I mean, I could buy a Bluetooth N64 controller to play it, but like... that's money. I could just emulate it with a non-standard control, or a non-standard control screen. Non-standard control scheme. Free. The best part about Conquer was the gameplay with developer commentary that they started like 12 years ago and then never finished. But as the owner of many unfinished products, I totally sympathize. I wonder what people thought about this game when it came out. It is not modern, but it definitely has a lot of aspects of like later adventure games. No, this was the Genesis one. Like, it's not a great game, and definitely worse than the 2D games, but... I wonder if literally anybody felt this was an upgrade. It's got a lot of effort put into it. A lot of bespoke graphics, a lot of like individual tracks depending on the act you're in. Interaction with the water that looks semi-okay. Well, the competition, I guess, was supposed to be Sonic Extreme, which the more and more footage I see of that game, or people trying to recreate it, especially the ones that try to recreate it with Saturn hardware limitations like Saturn Z-Stream, are like impressive little tech demos, but in terms of being something that would have made a dent in like Saturn sales or Sonic's esteem, not really. I think it would have just been bad. Controlled weirdly. I mean, it didn't stop me from being totally obsessed with it as a kid, but as an adult, I don't think I'd have the patience for it. It is kind of funny that they did reuse some of the music for this for Adventure. Like, this is just Windy Valley. I played this as a kid. I played it on my Sega Nomad. I brought it to elementary school. Told everyone I was playing a 3D game. I was not wrong, but it was also not right. I did not mean to split my rings between Tails and Knuckles. I think if Sonic had a run button, this would be marginally easier. Oh, please, Sonic, get that. Sorry for being mopey. Normally I'd have more to say, I'm just kinda not in the best headspace. I'm gonna be sorry. So sorry. Like, what am I even standing on top of? It's kind of weird that the rings all respawn. I guess it encourages getting the emeralds early, but also means you kind of just have to run through everything again. I don't remember if Knuckles retains the total that I gave him initially, though. Was he over here? Was he not over here? That's the end of the level. But that way? Sonic 3 and Knuckles life sound. Did this put me back to the previous area? Yeah, it did. Oh, we just keep the other coins. The rings. Oh, door's stuck. Was it the Mega Collection that had this, or was it Sonic Gems Collection? I don't remember. I think I only had Gems Collection for the marathon, so we could play Sonic CD. The inferior version. Okay. Killed all my little dudes. Mostly played this game a lot at a friend's house. I don't know what about it seems so good to compel me to buy my own copy, but it was a Sonic game on the Genesis. I guess that's enough. I don't know what that noise is outside. They'll stop taking my money. What are you up to, chat? What's today? Saturday? I hate weekends. There's never anything to do. At least at work you just kind of show up. Oh, they have a whole menu for that. Does not look very good. Drunk playing Sonic 06, Sonic 3D. Pharmacologically drunk, not literally. Experience chloride ion influx at a population of GABA A receptors in a manner similar to being drunk from ethanol. I should play Sonic 06 again. If I ever bring my PS3 back up, I'll definitely play it. I bet it's not that bad. I bet it's just kinda pretty bad. But like funny bad, which might be enough to carry it. As if like anything in Sonic is meant to be taken seriously anyway. Where's that last dude? Wow. At least the range on that's really good. I had this on the Genesis growing up. My friend across the street kept leaving it at my house, and I would give it back to him, but he'd keep leaving it at my house, so then I just kept it. He didn't ask for it back. Probably a reason for that. Any media that Sonic the Hedgehog is on is a cursed cartridge, even if it's a disc. Ta-da. Is there anything new on the internet? Not really. Oh. I kind of like the look of the checkerboard pattern and the very obvious like, CG 3D renders. It doesn't look good, but like, it sort of works for a Genesis game. Hey, Pokemon Emerald and Gold are worth like $500. It's kind of insane, those GBA carts, and what they go for. Emerald's not even that good. I wonder how much involvement Sega had with this game. Or if they just kind of gave Traveler Tales the keys and said, here you go. Make us a Sonic game. I was always let down by the sprite animation in Emerald, which had fewer overall individual frames than Crystal, and did that like GBA squash and skew animation stuff that was very hit or miss because the resolution's so low that it ends up making a lot of interstitial frames pixely and unrecognizable. And it was only like 2 frames. Crystal's got like 6, 8. I gotta play one of those versions of Pokemon Crystal that vow to fix the level cap. That's kind of the only problem with that game. Everything's a level 22 Zubat. And all the Johto Pokemon that you'd want are in the second half of the game. Oh, I can't make that jump. Well, I don't have 50 rings to give the tails anymore, so we'll go that way. Yeah, I don't think they ever brought Ballerina Sonic back for anything. Which shows an incredible disdain for the arts. Music's good though. Yeah, I miss Justin TV too. Miss a lot of things. I do miss streaming, but I also kind of miss being in a good headspace for it. I feel like in the past couple of years, I'm about as bummed out as I've ever been. So I'm just kind of putting in the bare effort in life. Don't ask how that's going. I miss my life during COVID. Yeah, like, I like streaming and I like talking. I don't know. I just wish my brain were not as shitty. I don't really know what I did to end up this way, but regardless, it's a drag. Quarantine again. Only if everyone else is doing it. Come over to my house. We'll bake some quarantine bread. Is that where another special stage is? I wonder. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna lose my shield and my dudes if I go that way. There might be a hidden thing. I keep feeling like this is spin dashable. It is not. And that just leads you back up. Maybe in the next segment. I wonder if it's that. Yeah, there's always next year. I mean, there still might be this year. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. Sometimes it feels like I've mostly got it out, and other times it's like, oh, you really need to kill yourself. And that's all you're going to be able to think about for the next couple of weeks. Have fun with that. It's not a very conducive streaming environment. Yeah, it's always the thing. Like, somebody was asking, like, oh, well, do you want to help me do this thing next summer? And I said, like, yeah, sure, I guess, but, you know, the subtext of, well, I don't even know if I'm going to be alive next summer, so don't plan out things so far in advance. Though I probably will be. I say that every year. Nope. Yeah, it's a drag. Mental health stinks. Unfortunately, it makes a lot of good points. That ultimately just come down to, like, well, are you gonna drink the poison or not? Oh, I thought I could break those. Felt like I should be able to. Doesn't this have a thing? Oh, it's a platforming section. Thought it had an elevator. I really gotta play the director's cut of this game, because I bet it could control way better. He's just so slippery. Should watch a TAS of this. Is there anything that excites me for the future? I mean, not especially. I guess I'd like to do well at work. Get my grant. That's kind of it, though. Good job. Yeah, I guess. At some point I should probably try some more antidepressants. The old crappy ones. That are still arbitrarily expensive. Instead of believing my own bullshit about being completely treatment refractory to drugs I haven't actually taken. It's only probable that'll be the case. Not certain. Like, even the shadows on this are pretty convincing. Even if they are just, like, separate sprites. Yeah, but also who's to say the new drugs would really do anything? They all seem mechanistically close enough to things I've already taken that it's kind of hard to believe that it's gonna produce any sort of life-changing results. Shit. It's got such a bad perspective for making that jump. At least there's no time limit. This does at least feel like a more modern Sonic game. In terms of like level mechanics being sort of more fleshed out. Shit, really? Even slowing it down, huh? Terrible video game. Why would Robotnik do this to me? A fellow scientist. Cool. I did it. First try. Is there another Sonic, or not Sonic, another Tails or Knuckles thing here? Not like I have any money for it, but just out of curiosity. Probably somewhere. It's back here. Oops. Please, Sonic. Crap. Good. Good. Great. I don't know how I made that jump to begin with. I guess I just fell in the hole. Nope. Nope. Got that Sonic 3D Blast experience. Can I jump on this to go to the other one? No. You can't like spin dash and then jump out of it, right? You can, but... well, that might be enough. Oh, sure, that's the way you do that. Yeah, and give me speed shoes so I can do even more precision platforming. Thanks. Saturday, soon to be Sunday. Chat, what do I do tomorrow? I should be writing my review. Truthfully, I should just email the journal now and ask for an extension again, because there's no way it's getting done by the end of the month. Not really looking forward to writing that email, but I guess if I say I've got undisclosed health issue, which is not necessarily wrong, what are they gonna do? In worst case, it just means I don't have to write the thing. Career be damned, who cares? Yeah, but I had a coffee today. I don't know if it helped. Those are both dummy doors. Oh, why are we doing more platforming? Is that all of them? No, it's like 4. Where'd the other one go? I bet it's somewhere terrible. Yep. Yeah, I'm usually brain dead on the weekends, but you know, it'd be nice to live somewhere other than in bed. Yeah, I just don't really have any interest in them. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't really want to do anything. Just sort of the problem. Gotta work on developing a will to do something. Or maybe just developing a will. Yeah, I guess I'm gaming. Mostly just doing it as an excuse to talk to chat. Don't really have any feelings on Sonic 3D Blast. It's my favorite game. I mean, this is someone's favorite 3D Sonic game, I'm sure. I don't want to meet that person. Oh, Sonic. The box art is kind of weird. Very off-model Sonic. I like how Sonic gets sucked up into a big tube at the end. Like a vacuum tube, making a deposit at the bank. Yeah, it's Sonic 3D Blast. Not to be confused with Sonic Blast, which is a different game. This level smells like marshmallows. Kinda hated it as a kid, but as an adult I'm more into it. I wonder how these games look like, or how they look with a good CRT dithering filter. I don't remember how they looked on my TV. Okay. This game also makes your finger kind of hurt because you're constantly feathering between two cardinal directions to do the diagonals that this game requires. It's like every move you make with Sonic is trying to make a fireball motion. And I'm not very good at fighting games. So I don't know if I'm going to play this until completion. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know why I decided to play it now. Like, oh, it's a game I could zone out a little bit on while the Adamant hits, or Ambient. Apparently this, but I don't know. Seems like maybe a bad call. Also, I'm missing one. Soon to be missing 4 as I jump on the spikes like that. Is there a Sonic and Tail or a Tails and Knuckles thing here? Not sure. Guess it doesn't matter. Ta-da. I like the random wiggly thing in the background. Totally unnecessary, but they put it in anyway. Guys, we bought this $50,000 SGI computer. Render the shiniest, wiggliest thing you can on it. And convert it down into 8 colors. Oh, there is a Knuckles. Can I get 50 rings? Probably. Yeah. Oh boy, special stage. Why don't they bring these special stages back? Sonic dodging landmines, running over a lava field. The classic. I got a Chao's Emerald. Kinda wanna go to bed soon. I think it's about the time where I can make a good case at actually trying to sleep. Turn my brain off. Is that Act 1? Or is that Act 2? Oh, it's just Act 1. Yeah, I don't really want to play any more Sonic 3D Blast. I just want to turn off, so I'm gonna go and do that. Bye.